Hi everyone. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you some new pudding gels from Madam Glam, and the colours are absolutely lovely. So they kindly sent me these, and I've also got the brush as well, which is really really nice to use. Yeah, I'm really pleased they sent these because I didn't get the chance to try them out last time, so I'm really looking forward to that. But bear with me because it'll be the first time I've used them. I've not even had a little practice swatching. So there's the first colour, and that's absolutely lovely. Then we've got hot pink. Oh, that is just amazing, so vibrant. We've got soft coral. It's a really nice colour combination of these. They're all, quite different but blend nice. That's really nice. Quite a nudish one as well. We've got iris. I love lavenders. And to me, this is the perfect shade of lavender. So soft. Yeah, I think I'm going to use that one. And now we're just going on to, I missed that one. I'll come back to it. I'll pop it up for you. It's like a nice, not so deep as plum, but it's still the lavender family, isn't it? I keep missing the colours. I think that was cherry. So yeah, that's a really nice colour as well. But you'll see them when they're swatched. And then here's the gel brush. So just going to take it out of its nice little plastic container, and it's just a nice size, this, and it's quite rounded as well. So yeah, really good for getting those cuticles nice and even. So I'm just showing you there. Any new brush, you just have to break down the little, it's sort of like a little bit of glue thing they put on to keep all the little bristles in place. So that's all I do, just like really make sure you get all those little bits. And I thought I'd show you what I do because I hate wasting, the nice little cases. So I just get these little decorative crystals, and then I pop them all in. And as you can see there, some fall down nice, but depends on what angle it is. But just give it a tap, and then they'll just pop down. And then when it's full, look, it gives me a nice little holder for my nail tip. So yeah, just saves throwing them out. So I've got quite a few of these, as you can imagine. And now we'll start with the swatching. So I'm going to start with the nude pink, and I think this is an absolutely beautiful nude. I like my nudes more on the pinky side, rather than the sort of peachy beigey ones. So yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just getting the feel of the product, and as you can see, that is the first time I've used it, and it's gone on really nicely. So just showing you there, I've took a bigger bead for the second coat, which really, as you can see, there's a lot of product there, so I didn't really need that much. But that's the beauty, getting to feel the products, and you soon sort of gauge. And these are long tips as well, so yeah, I won't pick as much up on the next one, but the coverage and the application of these gels is really good. So I've just gone in with a no white top, and then we'll cure that and pop it to one side. So now here's the lavender. And wow, I just absolutely love this colour. I keep getting bits of fluff, which is really annoying me. So I've been going to one side and scooping it out. So I'm just going in with the second coat. And again, I think I'm probably using a little bit too much product, and not that it's having any effect curing, but I can definitely make it go a bit further. So yeah, I'll find my way with it. So I'm just going in, and obviously I want to just get that cuticle area nice and even. It's quite hard on these tips because, as you can see, they bevel a lot on the top, so it's actually easier on just normal nails. So yeah, excuse if the cuticles aren't totally at the best, but it is just the tips, and that is beautiful. I absolutely love the coral. Now we're going in with the hot pink, and I'm just showing you there, I've took a smaller bead and I'm just going to work that in. So I'd say do a nice thin layer, as if you were using a hard gel really. Um, Again, another little problem solver. Make sure you get all that product, because did you see the previous colour? The bit of coral coming through. So I've put a base coat down, just run the brush through it, and then you can see that colour starting to lift out. Now, obviously, if you were doing a full set, it wouldn't be a problem, but because I'm just doing tips, I had left a bit of product behind. So yeah, that's just a little hint when you're using, hard gels, pudding gels, any of these solid gels. And once this is done, I'm going to pop it into the lamp. We'll give it a cure, and I'm just going to show you all the colours top coated now. And there they are. I absolutely love the pudding gels. I didn't think I'd like them as much. So yeah, really nicely, pleasantly surprised. And the colours are just beautiful. There they all are together. And apart from full covers, they're really lovely, to do nail art with as well. So anyway, let's get on to designing some nails. And I'll be using these two colours, the hot pink and iris. I couldn't really decide what design I wanted to do, because the last few weeks have been a little bit tough. So I think I've thrown everything but the kitchen sink into this little set. But I think it turned out okay. I liked the end result. So I'm just going in with a full cover of the hot pink on this one. So I'll just let you watch these for a moment. I know a lot of you already knew that my brother was terminally ill with cancer. And, you've reached out. A lot of you sent me absolutely lovely messages seeing how he's doing. And anyway, after putting up the, fight of his little life, right to the end, he gained his lovely angel wings on Thursday. So yeah, I am really struggling at the moment, and we've got the funeral on Friday as well. But I just wanted to I've had these done for over a week ago, but to be honest, I've just really struggled, doing the voiceover, because as I say, you've all been so kind, with all your well wishes and everything for him. So yeah, it is a struggle, but I'm just sort of trying to use it as, a little bit of therapy, because I think I've said before, I can just lose myself, even if it's just for an hour or two, when I'm doing the nails. So yeah, I'll do my best to plod through it, but yeah, my voice is a bit crackly. I'm not really at my best, but even though he was a guy, he loved my little channel. So and he did say to me, just keep going. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. So as you can see on that one, I've just put I put some foil gel down, cured that, and then I just put that nice little transfer foil on top. But because I want it to pop out more, I want this to be like a quilted design. So I'm just going over with my Madam Glam long line brush and the white gel paint, and I'm just going to follow those lines. So again, I'm using the the foil as a guide really, which I like to show you sort of easier ways of achieving nice designs, because not everyone's good at the freehand, but things like this, it just helps you to create really beautiful nail art. So I've done that, and now I cured it, and then I'm just going into each little diamond with just some no white top coat, and I'm curing in between, because this did take quite a long time, so I'm not going to show you all of it. I'm just giving you a little idea. So after about 3 or 4 diamonds, I'll pop it in for a flash cure, just so it doesn't start leveling out, and then you'll lose that little quilted effect. So there it is, all completed. And now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take some of this is the mixed crystals from Nail Sugar, just the ABs, they're lovely. And I showed you there, I'm using Nail Chemi Totalist Gem Glue. And in between each little one, I'm just going to pop a little bit of the gem glue rather, and I'm just going to put, these are little tiny stones, they're beautiful, and I thought they'll just go perfect for this because I wanted it to be, you know, a more, I don't know, I can't explain it. I'm not, as I say, I'm not firing on all cylinders, but you know, a smaller quilt rather than the larger ones. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on popping those, you know, in all the little spaces, and there we go again. But it did take quite a while to do, but I think the end result was worth it. And for the next design, I'm going to start with the iris, and we're going to do a vertical ombre. So I've popped that down one side, and now I'm just going in with the hot pink. That was a little bit messy, but the beauty of these is it doesn't matter, you can just keep blending. But don't forget, oh yeah, I'm going in with my ombre brush now, just down the centre, and that'll just give that nice little, you know, blend. But again, when you're using the two colours, you do have to be careful, you know, clean your brush out a little bit in between. And even with the ombre brush now, if I feel it's getting a little bit too loaded with the product, I'll just wipe that excess off. So I'm now going in with the second coat there. But obviously I cured that before I started the second one. And these are a 60-second cure. So I'm going down the other side, and as you can see, they're not sort of running as much now with the second coat. So once I've done that side, I can just go in again with my ombre brush, and then I'll just keep you know, going up and down with my brush until I feel, you know, I've got the blender one, because with the vertical I just like it where the harsh lines gone. So you know, it's I don't feel like it's the same, you know, as the horizontal ombre. So yeah, I'll just play about with that, and then once I'm happy with it like that, I've just popped it into the lamp for a full cure. So on the next one, I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm going to have the darker one on the inside and the iris on the outer side. So yeah, there you go. And when I start, I always take the lighter colour first. I just find it easier to blend, you know, rather than the other way round. Yeah. So I started with a thin layer, just to get, you know, probably just like a little slip layer. And now so this is still the first one. So I'm just going to give that a little bit more of a blend out. I'll cure it, and then I'll do the second coat then. And because the pudding gels, you know, they're a bit thick, well, they are thicker than gel polish. I don't know if you can notice the lines going down when I use the ombre brush. So a lot of text, they're using, you know, like the wood grain effect with their ombres. So yeah, the pudding gels would be absolutely perfect for that as well. But I absolutely love the creaminess of these. They're absolutely beautiful. So, you know, hopefully I'll be doing a lot more sets with them. And I don't know, once the top coated, you know, the sort of like the depth of colour in them's absolutely beautiful. So for this design, I'm just going to do a full cover of the iris, and I had to get a bit more product there. These tips are quite long, but as I said at the beginning, just play about, you know, any new products you get. And now I'm really getting the feel for the pudding gels, and you know, I feel like the application's going on a lot smoother, getting the cuticles nice and neat. So yeah, always just have a little play about. So I'm using the absolutely gorgeous pixels from Nail Sugar, and you can get 10% off any of the products, and I'll leave that in the description box for you, the codes for that. And also don't forget, you can get 30% off any Madam Glam with my code, and if you just follow the link in the description box, that'll take you straight to the website. And I will pop my code up in a moment. So after the base coat, I cured it, done a layer of top, cured that, gave it a nice buff down, and now I'm just going in with the final top coat. Then I'll just pop that to one side for now because we are going to put something else on those. So the ombre ones, I'm just going in now with the no wipe top. And before I cure it, I'm just going to put a little blob there on my brush, and I'm just going to do a little swoosh across the nail, just adding a little bit of the pixels. So I only want this really delicate, I don't want a lot on it. So yeah, I'll just carry on with that. I'm going to sort of bring it round to the other side. It can be a little bit fiddly. It's easier when you sugar it, you can just like lash it on. So yeah, a little bit of patience and just get that nice little swoosh. So I've cured that, and now I'm going to go in with the no wipe top again. And the next one is just another full nail of the iris. I'm going to, excuse me, put the base on, and we're just going to give that another nice sugaring of the pixels. So that's the second one of those. I've done those two the same. There we go again with the pixels. This time I'm going a little bit more mad with them. I just threw the pot on. And again, in for the full cure. So I'm just going to dust it off. I've done the other layer, buffed it down, the same as the last one. Gosh, thanks for bearing with me today. Honestly, this has been such a struggle. But here we are up to now, but we're not quite finished yet. I've had to cut loads out, honestly, because this video would have just gone on forever. So I'm just going to do some nice little 3D flowers and petals on this one. And again, I'm just showing you bits of it. I'll do some more 3D work, I'll just concentrate on that on, a different video for you. As I say, this one, it was just, oh, well, I fancy doing that, I fancy doing this. So, yeah, it ended up just with everything on. But that's all well and good when you're losing yourself in designs. But, trying to sort of edit them down to, not making it too long, basically, it's hard. So I've gone in with the first two petals, and I think you could see there, I get the bead on, just let it set a little bit, once it starts going matte, it's ready to work with, and, it's still really pliable. So there we go, I've jumped to the others, so that's what we're ending up with. I wanted this to be not so much of a round flower, so, and I'm going to put some nice little crystal and caviar beads in the centre too. But before I put those on, I just wanted to bring, that deeper lilac in. So I just added a little bit of the pigment powders. Oh, I'm not doing well, am I? I'm so sorry. The pigment powder. So I've just sort of put a little bit of colour in the centre. I've done the other leaves, the other side, and yeah, just putting a nice little crystal, some caviar beads. Then I'm going to do a little crystal swoosh. So there's the finished set after the crystals were added. So I will do a more in-depth video soon with more how I do the 3D work and the nice swooshes of the crystals. So again, thanks for bearing with me. I really hope you've enjoyed the video, and you all take care of yourselves, and I will see you all really soon. Bye.